We're going to put our guys in the starting zones right now.
Starting zones. Right in here.
Well, the starting zone for you is going to be these 3 squares.
Yay!
And you can put 2 guys in the same square. The starting zones for Elliot will be on these 3 squares. I suggest putting 2 people in front of the door, Joshua. That's my suggestion. And then my starting zone will be over here. So I will start over there.
What's that thing?
Let's see, what am I going to do? I'll probably move out Johan.
Hello. And I got the horse.
So we'll move that guy right here.
You. Oh, close.
Joshua, you get these 3 spaces. So I would put them like that. Put this one either here or here. Put him here or here.
What about the bed? I think the horse is going to be OP. What's the bed? What does the bed do?
The bed does nothing, but in real life, the bed is where you'll be after the end of this session.
You will sleep?
You're going to sleep in your bed. Yeah. All right, let's make sure we know everybody's abilities, because I know Joshua has a little bit of hard time reading.
Abilities.
Yeah, the abilities and that sort of thing. Let's move our dice out of here. We're dropping dice on the floor already. We got our nice wormwood dice tower to roll all of our dice into. And everybody can reach it, right? And everyone has a special colored dice if they want.
I got 2, actually.
So let's see, Joshua. So your archer guy, whose name is Nina. So it's a female archer type. It says, if she doesn't use all her movement points this turn, she rolls +1 die on a bow or a thrown weapon attack card. So here's the deal, Joshua. Everybody during their turn can move and attack 1 time. Okay? And when you move, you can move 3 spaces. If you move 2 spaces in attack, you can't move your last space. You understand? Does that make sense?
Because you only get 3 actions.
Right, you get 2 actions. You have 1 movement action, and you have 1 attack action. Right? Right, Elliot? Right. So with this one, Joshua, if you don't move, you get another dice whenever you shoot with her. You understand? Yeah, that's pretty powerful, huh? So instead of rolling the 2 dice, you'll roll 3 dice with her if she doesn't move. Okay?
This one's powerful.
And that means that if you do it means it has to be the first thing you do, and then she doesn't get to move. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. It says if she doesn't use all her movement points this turn, she gets +1 die on a bow or thrown weapon attack card. Oh, so actually, Joshua, she can move. She just can only move 2 instead of 3. She can move 1, she can move 2, but if she moves 3, she doesn't get the extra +1. Does that make sense? Okay, so you get +1 dice with her whenever she uses her weapon. Now, and we're going to talk about how the items work again before we start going too. You know, I got my size out here. Yeah, I do. Let's see what this one says, Joshua. This one says anvil, right?
Anvil?
Yeah, it says he may place the coins he gains from killing enemies on non-magic attack cards of his guild. These cards roll +1 die. Limit one coin per card. So as you kill things, you get coins, and we have these wonderful metal coins. I actually kickstarted this game, so I've got a lot of fun stuff for the boys to play with. We got these wonderful metal coins in here for the game. Yeah, look at that.
I wanna see metal.
Yeah, these are not the default ones.
Are these metal?
These are metal. I mean, it's probably a cheap metal. It has enough weight to it to feel good, though. So as you get those coins, you can put them on your non-magic items, and they all get +1 die. That seems pretty powerful, right, Joshua? So you could put it on this one, and these swords. Or actually, you could put it on the bow and the 2 swords and not those. Those are magic. So you may want to put those on someone else. Let's see what your last guy is. You might want to put those swords on this guy. That's not a real person. Last one you've got is Valma. You've got, it says, when attacking with a non-magic melee attack card, she may take a wound to roll 2 dice. So you can actually deal damage to this one, and she'll roll extra dice when she's attacking with a non-magic melee attack card. Oh, so you do want your melee attack cards on her. So you do actually want those over here. Okay. Why don't you put your shooting one? Let's see, you've got 2 shooting ones there. You've got melee ones here. It says a bow. Is this a bow? That's a bow. So only bows work with this, or thrown weapons. You have any thrown weapons? No, you have magic weapons. So I guess this guy's going to be your magic guy, and he can buff the other people. It says on your guild, so that's kind of an interesting build you're going to have, Joshua, to play with. All right, let's go over to Elliot's heroes and their special powers. So he's got Hoshi, and it says you may exhaust each sword attack card twice. You want lots of sword attack cards on him. So, or her. Yeah, so you can actually use each one of your swords twice on there. Every time it is that you use an attack, you're going to put one of your guild icons on there, and with the base game, it comes with these basically cardboard paper ones, but because we kickstarted, we got these nice plastic ones. So they mean the same thing, it's just the plastic ones look nicer. Yes, we have skulls and hearts that are plastic as well, which you don't get with the base game. Okay, let's see what your next one is. You've got the King of Thieves. So it says, he looks like that. And he says, rolls +2 attack dice if this target has any exploration tokens. So that doesn't seem like that's going to happen very often. Yeah. I don't think we're going to have that many exploration tokens. So exploration. Oh, that's what these are. So you want to find question marks with that guy. So if he has any of these, then he gets +2 attack dice. So as soon as he gets that, he just always gets +2 attack dice. But you have to have exploration tokens? I don't even know. No, these wouldn't be exploration tokens. There are specific quests for that, and this isn't one of them. So, but later he'll be powerful in future quests. So he'll be powerful. So you may not want to use them. A lot of times I find with this game, I'll use like 2 characters for most of the game, and the 3rd character doesn't really do too much in a lot of games. So that might be his thing this time. Then he's also got the Monkey King, and this is probably your most complex character, Elliot. He says, for each crit on his defense rolls that you score, an additional save. So every time you crit, you actually save 2 wounds and not just 1. So you got to remember that. And then it says, if he rolls any crits, he may place his figure in a close space. So anytime you roll a crit, whether you're attack or defense, you can actually move him 1 space, which is pretty cool. It doesn't say it provokes attacks, so I guess we'll just rule that it doesn't. My characters, I've got the base game characters. I've got Johan, who is a character that says you can use swords as ranged attacks, as ranged attack cards. You still need melee icons to hit. Then I've got Green Sleeves, which is my archer character, is my like Legolas type character. He says when attacking with a bow, attack cards, each crit deals 1 additional hit, so I want to get lots of crits with him, but I don't have a lot of bows right now, so he's probably not going to do too much this game. And then I've got Maya. This is kind of like my workhorse of my faction. She says you may exhaust each magic attack card twice. So similar to what Elliot has, except his exhausts swords twice and she exhausts magic twice. The quests we've got are kill 3 monsters, any 3 monsters, and then find the lost weapons. So that's a quest token. What does this guy say? Exploration tokens. I mean, I suppose we could count that. So if you pick up one of these, Elliot, with that guy, you get your +2 dice. Okay, we'll count those. It's kind of ambiguous on that. Okay, and with that, I think we're ready to start playing. You ready to start playing, Joshua? Okay, every time it is that you use your items and your weapons, like we said, we're going to end up exhausting them on the cards. That means you can't use them again.
Unless he has like the +2 thing.
Yep. Your heroes have health on them. If their health reaches 0, then they die, but don't worry, because if they die, then you can bring them back when you rest your guild. Also, when you rest your guild, you take all of the tokens off of your exhausted cards. We have one. Both of these icons are actually skull crackers. If you move into those rooms and you kill the guy that's standing on top of them, then you can pick up the skull cracker with one of your movement points, and that's going to instantly go into your inventory, and you can place it on any of your characters. And that's it gives you 3 attacks with black, and you're looking for swords, so it's a sword attack weapon. And then it's +1 dice against heroes, so it actually gives you 4 attack if you're attacking a hero. You can attack each other in this game. On the black dice, this is most of the time, every time we're attacking, we have a crit, and that counts as both a sword and a bow. We've got 3 swords and 2 bows on here. So there's half the time you're going to roll bows or something that counts as a bow, and then 2/3 of the time you'll roll a sword. So swords are a lot easier to hit with. On the defense dice, you have 2 sides that you have a crit and a shield. Those both count as defense. Every time you roll a crit, you actually get to explode the dice and roll again. So you can actually hit multiple times and crit multiple times. That's the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
That is the fun stuff.
I did it like more than.
Okay, who's going to go first? Should we have Joshua go first?
He is the youngest.
He is the youngest. Do you know what you're doing, Joshua, or should Dad go first? No. Elliot, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
All right, go for it, Elliot. So Elliot's choosing to activate. So once you activate a champion, that's your champion you have to use. So you open the door, that's 1 movement. You move in front of this guy, that's 2 movement. All the enemies are static. Now if you move there, he'll attack you. If you move into his space, he won't attack you. And then you can have a chance to attack there. And then, so what's going to happen is Elliot will attack the enemy, and then the person to his left, which will be me, is going to roll the enemy's attack after Elliot does his regular attack. If Elliot overkills the enemy, which for this particular guy, you need to do 5 damage, so you have to add the 2 and the 3. If he does 5 damage to him, he doesn't actually get to attack back. So you're going to do your 3 swords, so go ahead and mark it. Mark it with your thing. There you go. Roll your dice. Let's go ahead and let's line that up a little bit better. And it looks like he got, how many dice did you roll? 4?
No, this one doesn't count.
Oh, okay. All right, so he got a sword and a crit. So he gets to actually roll again. More damage. So if he's got 2, he's got 3. So he rolled 3 swords on that one. He needed swords. So that's enough to kill the Orc Marauder, but it doesn't overkill him, so he's going to attack back. So actually, I think it'll be Joshua that rolls his attack. So you're going to roll the Orc Marauder's attack against Elliot, and you're going to try to kill him, right, Joshua? Okay. The Orc Marauder has no defense, so we don't actually even roll defense. The Orc Marauder needs swords, and he gets exploding dice just like Elliot would. He does 1 hit on Elliot, and Elliot then rolls defense. You have 2 defense dice, so you need to get 1 of these to show either a shield or a crit to avoid the damage, and he does, so he avoids the damage, and he kills the orc. The orc then goes over to this RIP area. Once this fills up, we will, whoever fills it up, you get to release all those enemies back onto the board, or possibly go back into the box. And on top of all of that, Elliot gets a coin for killing the Orc Marauder.
Yay.
1 coin for Elliot, and he started to complete kill 3 monsters. So we'll put a thing on there, and it's now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm pretty much going to do the same thing and hope for the same thing to happen for me as it did for Elliot. I might use a Shoesting character though. Well, I guess I can use Johan anyways, and he's a Schusting character. The problem is I just have to open the door, and I kind of want to get somebody out there a little bit. So yeah, I will go with Johan. I'm gonna open the door. And you know what? Actually, I'll go with Maya's got 5 health. Johan's got 3. But he's got 3 defense dice. Johan does. Okay, let's go with Johan. So he's gonna open the door. That costs me 1 movement, 2 movement, 3 movement into the square. And I'm going to use his rusty blade as well. So I'm going to exhaust that. And now I'm going to roll his 3 dice. And I only get 1 sword, which actually is not enough to kill this orc, which is a sad panda for me. But I did do 1 damage, so I'll put 1 damage on the orc. And then he's going to strike me back, and Elliot gets to roll his 3 dice. And I get to roll 3 defense dice. And Elliot rolls 3 swords. He's getting ready to kill Johan. This is my first move of the game. This is pretty sad. Okay, I defend 2 of it with 2 shields. So I take 1 point of damage, and now it's Joshua's turn. Joshua, you ready to go? Now you can move your guys over and over again, even if they have all of their weapons exhausted. You just can't actually do anything with it. Okay, go ahead. So which one are you going to do? Which one are you activating, Joshua?
Who's activating it?
Joshua, what are you doing? No. Come on, Joshua. Which guy are you going to use? Which one? Point to the one you want to use.
Which guy?
That one? Okay, so you're going to move over there.
1.
Okay. This is Nina, right? So you probably just you can't really move into that square though, Joshua. No, you can't do that either. Here, hold on. Let's go back. Why don't you do this guy? Do Anvil.
Then switch the guys.
Yeah, let's switch the guys then, Joshua, if you want that guy to go. Okay? Here, let's put that one there. Okay, so you're going with this one. Let's open the door, and then that's 1 movement point. There's 2 movement points. You don't want to move her again. No, you don't want to move her again because you want to shoot this guy, right? If you want to move over there, you can, Joshua. But this guy's gonna take a swing at you. Do you want to do that?
But you can also try to go through the portal because he gets 3 movement.
No, he's already used 2 because he 1, 2, and then the 3. So he won't. It costs 1 to go through the portal. He'll have used 3 already because it costs 1 movement to open up the door.
That's why he started the front
No.
door.
Do you want to shoot at the guy or do you want to try to move again? You're gonna shoot at the guy? So the orc, so if you shoot at somebody and they're far away from you, they'll move towards you. The orc can move 1 space, so he would be able to attack Joshua even if he stayed all the way back here, so this is fine. So go ahead and blast him with your bow by putting this thing on there. You have 2 dice, but you actually have 3. You could, Joshua, also you could shoot all the way at Daddy's one way over here if you wanted to. You can shoot at that one. He's got 1 heart, and he'll hit. Because, so the way the shooting works is it has, as long as there's a line, you can shoot. If there's 2 people in front of you, you can't shoot through them. Okay? But this is only 1 guy, so you can actually shoot past this guy to hit this guy if you want. And he's going to be a lot easier, and you'll steal the money from me. Okay, you shoot at this guy. Roll the 3 dice. He needs at least 1 bow.
Which is he did.
Yep. And the guy moves towards Joshua. And he can't get to Joshua. Then you didn't overkill him, so he actually swings at me. He attacks Dad again. That's not very nice, Joshua, what you just did. I don't appreciate that. So this guy's gonna swing at Dad. Joshua gets the coin. Joshua put 1 on the thing right there. Here's your coin. Now remember, you can take. It's only when Anvil gets coins that he can place them on your things. That's why I was trying to get you to use him. But you do get a coin. Put 1 of these on. No, not that. Put this one over here. And you need to attack me, Elliot, because you're the one that attacks. So we're gonna roll those dice. You're looking for swords to attack Johan. That was very rude, Joshua. Three attacks again. Three again. Luckily, Johan has 3 shields, so maybe he can live. He gets a crit, which means I have 2 blocks already, and I block all of them. That's Johan's a boss, so he just whatever.
So close.
He was running away, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna try to hit me? I don't think so.
People are joining in chat.
So Joshua, your turn's over, and now it's Elliot's turn. All those people are bots.
What?
They're all bots.
They are?
Yeah, they're not real people. Yeah, they show up all the time when I go live. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. Elliot, you know what to do?
What?
So you can keep playing your turn? Do you think you could do your turn while Dad goes to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna put the headphones on you, okay?
Let's see here. Well, I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go one here. Gonna open up the door so I have one more space. Go in here. Roll 3 dice. I got 2, which is that kind of overkills him. So Joshua, you roll the dice. Joshua, you roll the dice. You roll the attack damage, which is 2. So you have to get 2 bows, I think.
Okay, what'd you do, Elliot?
So I was right here, so I moved 1, 2, and then 3.
You didn't attack him?
I did.
Oh, did you hit him?
I got 2 swords.
Okay, that's enough to kill him, so he has to attack back. Did Joshua roll it for you? Is that what he's doing? He has to roll 3.
I get 2 shield.
I don't know why my headphones have been messing up like that lately. Check, check, check.
So he got 1 sword. And I got it out. He got 1 sword.
Oh, it's because there's no music. Yeah.
I got 1 sword and 2 bows.
So you got a sword, and Elliot. It looks like Elliot blocked them both. So you kill this guy, Elliot. Did you exhaust your other sword to do that? Which sword did you use?
I used the sword.
Oh, that's right. You can use the swords twice, right? So you get a coin, and
What are these? Are these shiny coins?
so you get a coin, and you actually pick up the skull cracker
Yay!
because you picked up the quest token. Find the weapons, and you can put that on any of your characters. And so you've completed the first quest, Elliot. So you actually get a coin for completing the first quest. Yeah, we're going to put first quest bonuses on each one of these. First bonus, first bonus,
Where's the other one?
first, first, and first. We'll put the end scenario on the last. So you actually did this one. So you get that. And you collected this icon, so that's gone. And we can put your marker on there to mark that you completed it. So we're moving through this pretty quick.
Almost at the last one.
So now it's my go. And let's see. I think, do I want to just blast Joshua? Because that was not nice what you did, Joshua. I didn't appreciate that.
Because you can't kill them from other players.
Or I could try to blast the guy that's in front of you and then have him attack your guy.
My guy's really close to your guy.
Yeah.
Which guy? My guy. Daddy could just come right in my room and murder me.
Do I want to blast? I think I'll blast the guy in front of Joshua because I do need to kill those guys. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this guy with my mage that's way back here. So I'm activating her, and we're gonna do Nova Blast. It says if this rolls a crit, you may target an additional enemy close to the target. So I can deal damage to you with this. It's pretty cool. But I only get 2 dice, and I'm looking for bows or crits. Okay. I need to get my special colored dice. Where did I put my colored dice? Did you take it? My yellow one? Yeah, there we go. Yellow colored dice, special. It's the same as the other dice, it's just color different. Look at that! 2 bows. No crits, though. I don't hit you. So I kill this guy, but he attacks Joshua before he dies. He actually... No, wait. Oh, hold on. He moves towards me. He can't get to me. He's too far away from Joshua, so he actually won't hit you. You got lucky. And then he dies. Bleh. Just like that. Yep, and I get a coin finally. Finally. Nice. Thanks for rubbing it in, Elliot. Thanks. Thanks for rubbing that in. And I get to still move, so I'm going to go 1, 2. Now, if I move again out of this square and I don't end my turn here, I can't pick up this. So if I were to move through the portal, I could pick up that one. I guess. The portals are all connected. They cost 1 movement. I will... I think I'm just going to stop here and I'll pick up this item. Let's see what we get. We get a chest that's worth 3 gold at the end of the game. Shiny coin. All right. Joshua, it's your turn. Who are you activating?
You can activate the same guys.
I could. You know what I was just looking at? I was thinking about, Elliot, is I could probably take my Dwarven Forge stuff and I could like build the walls for this map next time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing, Joshua? You're gonna move? Okay, move the guy. He's you can't see him. He's behind doors, 2 doors, and then this is a wall right here. I know that's hard to see from the cameras, but I think if we get Dungeon of Doom next time. So you're gonna move. So let's just hold on a second, Joshua. You already used his item. You can't use his weapon again. So you might want to use somebody else. Okay? So you should use this one or this one. Okay. So you're going to use Anvil. So he's back here. You could go 1, 2, and 3, or you could go 1, 2, 3 to pick up that. Now, if he's here, he won't be able to shoot at anyone. Are you trying to shoot at my guy? You just want to pick up the item? Okay, you pick up the item. So you end your turn, you pick up the item. Let's see what it is. It is a potion. And that specific potion, let me look up what it does so I can tell you. I always forget what the potions do. That potion... That potion is a refresh potion, which says an active hero may freely discard this token during his turn. Are you listening, Joshua? To unexhaust all his cards, removing all guild tokens from the cards that belong to that hero. So, let's say you had icon, you had exhausted both of these. You can use this potion and unexhaust all of them, but it's being carried by this guy. Okay, so only he can use it right now. Now, when you rest your guild and get rid of all of your things, you can move this potion to someone else if you want. And you can rearrange all your weapons and items when you rest your guild. Okay? But that skips your whole turn, just so you know. Okay? You don't have anything you can shoot at, so your turn's over, Joshua. Now it's Elliot's turn. Go ahead. Be thinking about what you're going to do, Joshua, before your next turn, okay? So that way you know. Open the door. Walk right in front of me. Oh, he's going for blood. He's going for it. Oh, you think you could take Johan down, huh? Oh, you're going to use the weapon you just picked up. Okay, exhaust the weapon first. And that's not a sword, so you don't get to use it twice, by the way. That is a mace. So you only get to use it this one time. You get 4 dice with it. And you're looking for swords. And I'm going to use 3 defense dice here.
All 4 swords.
Yep, that is all 4 swords. I need to defend 2 of these to stay alive. Elliot's doing pretty good here. I can't. So that's a crit and a shield. Another crit. And oh, so he hits me. He did 4 damage to me, but I defended 3 of it. So I only take 1 heart of damage, and now the pain train's coming for Elliot. Whoop whoop! The pain train's coming. The pain train's coming. He doesn't have to be the one that's gonna kill you. Let's see. What kind of health have you got on that guy? 4. You got 4 health. That's a lot of health, Elliot. Not with that guy. I've got other guys, Elliot. You're going to run out of things you can do. And you're in my territory where I've got 3 guys to do something. Hopefully. Alright, I think the best chance here is green sleeves. So he's going to step out here. We're going to activate green sleeves, step him out. We're going to use his slingshot against you. You will get to shield it, but I'm going to roll my attack dice first. We're looking for crits, because every crit deals 2 damage instead of just 1. And then we get to roll again. So if we can get lots of crits here, that's amazing. But the crit's only 1 out of 6. So let's see what happens here. 2 swords. I completely miss you. You don't need to roll defense. And I'm done. Joshua, it's your turn. Attack Elliot. He's right there. Shoot at him. Shoot at him, Joshua. Okay, so you can go to one of these 3 portals. You want to go to this one? Okay. If you want to end your turn there, you'll pick that item up. Otherwise, you could keep moving and try to attack Elliot. You want to keep moving? So you're going to go this way? And then this way? And then your turn's over, because that's 3 moves. Is that what you want to do? Okay. Now you can shoot, because this guy's got shooting. These are both ranged. So you could shoot at this guy. Or you could shoot at Elliot's guy over here. Okay, you shoot at that one. Okay, so now which one are you going to use? Your Nova Blast or your Life Drain? Probably the Nova Blast would be best. Nova Blast. Okay, so put an icon on the Nova Blast. Now roll the 2 dice. Roll. Alright, so we've got a crit and a bow, so you actually get to roll again. Can you overkill this guy, Joshua? Do 5 hits with bows? He crits again. Go ahead, roll again. A bow. So we actually did 4 damage to the guy, almost overkills him with his bow. He moves towards you, but you can only move 1 space, and then he dies. And then you get a coin. And you get to put a thing on Kill the Monsters. So you got 2 on Kill the Monsters, Joshua. If you kill 1 more monster, you'll be the first one to complete it. You'll get an extra coin. You're almost completed it. And what else was there? You killed the guy. He moved towards you. You got your coin. You exhausted your thing. He has a lot of health. I'm trying to think of what else you can do, Joshua. He shot at the guy. He got the coin. Oh, because this guy got a coin, you can take that coin and put it on one of your items and make them stronger. Make them roll 1 extra dice with this guy's special ability. But you can only put it on anything that's not magical. So that's magical and that's magical. You can't put it on those. Okay. So that one gets to roll 1 extra dice. Oh, you know what, Elliot? I actually have not been rolling enough defense dice on Johan. This is static defense dice. I forgot about that. You can't do that. It doesn't do it for you. It only does it for him. You don't have his special character. I think that's it. All right, Elliot, your turn. You're gonna attack my Johan again? Okay. He's ready. And he gets four defense dice, by the way. I was messing it up last time. Hey, get those out of the zone there. Oh, that's what I forgot. Hold on, Joshua. We've got 5 guys over here. You get to roll 2 black dice and redeploy them. So start rolling 2 dice. So the first one, we got a sword and a bow. Sword and a bow is here. We've got 2 guys on the space, so he goes away. Roll again, Joshua. Roll 2 dice. Just keep rolling 2 dice. All right, let's see what we got. We got 2 bows. That's right here. So this guy actually goes right here. Okay, roll again, Joshua. Bring out your dead. Bump. Okay, that would be 2 swords that go over here, but there's no space for him, so he gets removed from the game. Go ahead, Joshua, roll again. 2 bows, which would go right here. Okay, roll 1 last time, Joshua. He gets a crit and a bow, and so he goes over here. That's right next to Joshua. All right. Now it's Elliot's turn. Elliot, take your turn. Okay. 2 crits! So he's got 2 hits already. He gets to re-roll them. He's looking for swords. What are you doing to me, Elliot?
I got 3 attack damage.
3 damage. Here we go. 4 defense dice. All blanks. So he does 3 damage to me, which kills me. So then my character gets removed from the game. You get a coin for killing red, or killing blue. I'm blue. You get a coin for killing blue, and you get a first game bonus for killing blue. You're blue. What am I? I'm gold. Oh, you get 1 for gold. Get 1 coin for killing gold. And you get to put your token on there.
Yay! You're too good.
And I think you get a first bonus. I think you get 1 gold just for killing my guys every time, or I can't remember. I think you do get 1 every time you kill a character. Give me a second here. Yeah, you get 1 coin for killing my character too. So you get 1 coin for being the first one to kill me, and you get 1 coin just for killing a character. But just 1 coin. And you can still move, Elliot.
Yeah, I have 3 spaces still.
Yep, you do have 3 spaces you can move. Nope. Oh, okay, that's fine. Now you get struck by both of those guys. Okay, well, these guys are both going to attack you as they're moving away from them. So that's 6 dice. Not until you live long enough to pick that up. So you actually have to live through this.
Oh, hi, Josh. I'm just
So there's a hit and a crit. Roll again. Another crit. This is just one of these guys. There's another crit, Elliot. He saw what you did to me, and he's getting vengeance for me. There's 5 hits, Elliot. Roll your defense. You get 3 defense dice because you've got 1 on here. Oh my gosh! Roll another one. Okay, so you take 2 damage, and now the other guy's going to hit you. Now the other guy's going to hit you with 3. Where did my yellow dice go?
It's right there.
Oh, it is right there. It's like invisible. I'll use that only if my guys are attacking, though. So we got a sword and a crit again. Another crit.
Oh, no. Not like last time.
Another crit.
No, don't be bigger this time.
So 1 in 6 of these hitting these crits. So that's like the odds of crit, crit, crit are pretty good, pretty bad. That's pretty amazing. So I just hit you 5 times again, Elliot. See you live through this one. Nope. Yep, you died. So you died before you got there. Your guy is dead. And I will give death tokens to everybody now that gets death tokens. At the end of the game, if you have death tokens, you'll get a death curse, which will carry over to the next one. Yeah, you already got one. So I'm going to put one on my guy. The number of death curses you have changes depending on how many tokens you have. So you'll draw that many cards, and then you have to take the worst death curse. That's how it works. And it occupies one of your slots on your guy, one of your item slots. So most of the time, that character that takes a lot of those ends up not playing very much in the following games. Okay, so it's my turn, because that was Elliot's turn, right? So let's see. I need to... Yeah, I do need to be doing something. I guess...
Those 2 guys that killed me.
Because Joshua's awesome.
Well, he also killed you, so that's fine. I could have went through your portal right there.
You could have gone through my portal.
Then go in it right now. Well, no, it's too late. I'm dead. You're dead.
Actually, Elliot, you completed... That's another quest. You've got 2 quests completed. Yeah.
Even though one of my guys died.
Yeah, even though one of your guys died. Well, so the safe thing for me to do will be to run over here and blast these guys and then take some damage. Alright, we're going to do this the safe way. We're going to run over here. Doot, doot, doot. I am going to stop moving here. And I'm going to hit one of these guys and hope that it hits the other guy. So we're going to do Nova Blast again. Because I can exhaust my things twice. So I'll exhaust that Nova Blast twice. And I'm looking for ranged. And I get 1 ranged. I'm attacking the Goblin Archer. The Goblin Archer only has 1 health, but he'll attack me, and the Orc Marauder will also attack me, I believe. So Elliot, go ahead and roll for the... You know what? I think Joshua was actually supposed to roll those. I was just getting some vengeance on you with all those rolls. You're supposed to roll my... Here, roll the Goblin Archer for me. You're looking for bows. Wow. So you hit me once. And then I will get my defense now with her. She has 1 defense dice. She does not defend, so she takes a point of damage. She does have 5 health, though, so she's a pretty healthy character. And then roll the Orc Marauder, the 3, for you're looking for swords. Joshua, sit in your chair. Don't bump the table, you guys. Try not to bump the table, Joshua.
All crits. It was all crits.
Was it really all crits? Do I have to rewind the video? I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm serious.
No. Reroll those.
I'm serious.
Yeah, it was all crits. Look, Josh was bumping the table. There's a crit. Roll it again. You got one hit. One hit.
It was all crits though.
Look at your eyes. Up and to the left, Elliot.
It really was.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna look at that on the video again, Elliot. I'm gonna watch that on the video, by the way. Alright, you hit me again. I take 1 damage. But I do kill the goblin archer. And I get to pick up this item. It is a health potion, which I'm not sure if that restores all of my health. I want to say that it does. And I get a coin. Oh, we're totally watching that again later, Elliot. I'm going to watch you. See, now it's on video, Elliot, so now if you lie... Ho ho ho. I'm just looking to see if anyone real is in the channel or not. This game is pretty fun, Ant Evil, too. Thanks for joining us. I'm not actually I can't see the chat very easily. I'm trying to fix that. But yeah, it is pretty fun. So I hope you enjoy us playing it. Yeah. Let's see. I believe it is. Is it Joshua's turn here? Right. I just went. I killed that guy. It's Joshua's turn. So Joshua, you get to move. So you can do this guy or that guy. And they have stuff open. So Ant Evil, if you're still with us, I think you're still with us. It looks like you are. Yeah. So the way the game works is you get to move 1 character per turn. And they can move 3 spaces. They can either move first or they can attack first. If they move like 2 spaces and then attack, you can't move the additional space later. You have a guilds of 3 characters. You're trying to complete these quests over here. So we have one that says kill 3 monsters. Oh, you know what? I need to actually put a thing on there because I actually finally killed a monster. Actually, I killed 2 monsters, right? I killed 2 monsters. What mad faces? Those are demons, and that's a different expansion. So when he kills the different monsters, he's going to get money. We're trying to complete basically 3 of these quests. You have to do at least 1 PvE quest, which are these 2 at the top. One of them is collect an item. The other one is kill 3 monsters for this particular.
Which is Joshua's about thinking.
Right. So you have to kill. You can't just kill players and finish.
You have to kill all 3 monsters.
Yeah.
But not in a row.
No. All right, Joshua, what are you doing? You move that guy? Do you want to move her again? So she moved 1 space. You can move her here and then here, or you can go through the portal if you want. Okay, so you're going to move there. So that's 1, 2, and then which portal are you going to go to? This one, or this one? This one. Okay, so the portals are all joined. It costs 1 movement to go through them. You're going to end your turn here, which means anytime you end your turn and there's no enemies in your square and you have a secret, you open it up. This particular one, it gives Joshua 4 gold. Yay! The gold you get to spend in between to upgrade your character weapons and items. We'll do that tomorrow. We will not do that tonight because these boys need to get to bed. It's worth 4 gold. Do you want me to trade this in for 4 gold pieces? Is that what you want?
Yes.
You want to hold the gold pieces. The gold pieces that I have are metal because they are Kickstarter. But I'm sure you could go to a craft store and you could get little pieces of metal that look like this as well.
I want to change it into a box.
You want to change this into a treasure box? All right, I guess. All right, Elliot, go. Let's try to finish this game up, okay? Because you guys do need to get to bed. Okay. Yeah, you can do Nova Bolt. It's just basically when you're doing ranged attacks, they shoot all the way up and down. You can't shoot diagonally in this game, but yeah, you can shoot up and down the thing as long as you can see what you're shooting at. What are you shooting at, Elliot? You're going to shoot the guy in the same space? Yeah, you can blast him there. So the enemies will react. They only react to what you do. They don't actually have a lot of autonomy in this game. Um, they're completely reactive. They don't actually move around on their own. They're basically obstacles more than anything.
I got more money than
Okay, so you get one bow and you're attacking Joshua's guy.
Yeah.
So Joshua, this guy has one armor, so you need to roll one white dice, and you're looking for one shield or a crit. Now every time you roll crits and evil, they're exploding, so that means you get to roll additional dice. So the crits are the ones that look like this, basically, on the dice. So Joshua rolled a shield, so he's fine. He doesn't take any damage. He's good. Elliot's just out for blood. He's trying to finish that other quest. I'm trying to finish just one quest right now. So now it's my turn. So with this character, if I were to step away from this guy, like this, then he'll attack me to move away. So it's better for me just to sit here and blast him, because he's going to attack me anyways that way. So we will do that. So I'm going to sit here and blast this guy with Life Drain. And I do have my health potion, which I think restores all of my health, but I have to look that up in case something really goes bad. She does have a lot of health. Joshua has some healthy characters, that's for sure. Yeah, you recover all of your health back. So that's like a really good item to have on her. So I'm going to roll these dice. I'm looking for bows on these. I get 2 dice because on her specific item, it looks like this. It says Life Drain. And so I'm going to exhaust this card. And it says each hit heals 1 wound for this hero. So I'm looking for bows. So on the sides of these black dice, there are crits, bows, and swords. 3 of the sides are swords, 2 are bows, and 1 is a crit. So I'm going to enroll those. I'm looking for bows or a crit. I get 2 bows, which is enough to kill this orc. So the orc marauder looks like that. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't use the lucky yellow dice for my faction, but it's the same. It's the same sides on that one. The Orc Marauder has 2 health, as you saw, but he's also got that skull below it, so 2 plus 3 would be 5, so that's what I would need to overkill him. Otherwise, he always gets an attack back, which Elliot gets to roll. Yay! Go ahead. Joshua, what are you doing under the table? Are you dropping dice? Come back up here and join us. You got 2 swords out of the 3 dice that you rolled. No crits on that guy. So the crits work for the enemies too. And I get to roll defense dice on my mage. Actually, I did damage to him, right? I did 2 damage, so I actually heal back 2 health because I did life drain on there. So I'm looking for a shield. I go ahead and get a shield, which means I defend. This guy dies. He goes over here on the RIP track. Yep, and as this thing fills up, eventually once it gets to 5, we refill all the spawn points on the board randomly. And if they're full, then the characters go out of play and they don't come back. So I do get a coin for that, and that's my 3rd enemy, so I actually complete this quest. And I get the first bonus. So I was the first one to complete that quest, and I get an additional coin for that one. So I'm well on my way to finishing up, I don't know, that's at least 1 quest. Okay, whose turn is it now? It's Joshua's turn. Joshua, what are you doing? He just tried to hit you, Joshua. Don't you think you should, like, pay him back for that? No. He's like, no. You want to hit that guy? Okay, so if you go here, you could probably pick up this item and you can still hit that guy. Melee attacks can hit the space that you're in as well as all the spaces around you. Okay, you'll pick that up as long as you live at the end of your turn. So you got to kill this Orc Marauder guy first. You can only pick up one item, Joshua. So let's go ahead and hit that guy. So you've got this guy. Did you put a coin on one of these items? You put it on this item. Keep that on that item. That's what your special power did that, remember? Oh yeah. You could do life drain to get yourself some health back. You aren't even missing any health, but you'll probably want to do that one. So go ahead and roll your dice. Why don't you use your special dice? And that one, you're looking for bows. Go ahead and exhaust your card. We'll go ahead and do that for you. Kids are kids, so I end up doing a lot of their actions for them. You actually did 2 damage, Joshua, so guess what that means? You killed him. Yay! So he dies, but I get to roll the damage on you with him. So let's see if he hits you back. He hits you back for 2 swords. So now you're going to roll your defense dice, your 1 defense dice. So go ahead and roll that. You're trying to prevent some damage. Right there, roll the white one. The white one. He crits. Oh boy. Go again. Go again. See if you can prevent all the damage. So he's got 1 damage prevented. Roll one more dice. You just need a shield or a crit to prevent the damage. You do not get it. So you take 1 damage on this guy. But you still kill the guy, and you get a coin, and you can place that coin on one of your items, probably on that item, and then it gets powered up because of this guy's special ability. Okay. Alright, we're getting ready. We're getting to a place in the game where people are going to start resting their guilds. So when you rest your guild, you're going to rest. So Elliot's resting his guild. He's basically going to bring his dead character back to life. He can rearrange all of his items if he wants to, and all of the exhaustion tokens on his stuff get removed. You can actually place your dead character in your starting zone or with one of your other characters if you want. And then he's done. He doesn't get to move a character or attack with a character, so he's done. I actually can. Well, I could shoot if I had something to shoot at. I could reset my guild. I'm not there yet. I mean, I could reset things, but I could also move. I have a couple of abilities. I have one more attack I can do with Maya. You know what? I'm just going to move her. We're going to move her. Blam, blam, blam. She's like my mercenary, just going out there for blood. End her turn. Pick up this item. Now, just because it is your stuff's exhausted doesn't mean you have to rest your guild, because you could still move around with your guys. You just can't actually attack with them. He's dead. You can't use him. So this guy's dead. All right, so it's Joshua's turn.
Oh yeah, he's dead. I just forgot.
Joshua, who are you gonna move? You can move this one. This is the only one that has any items that are available. Okay. You can run after Elliot's guy and kill him as he just woke up.
No.
For these brothers in the sibling rivalry. Oh, you're gonna be nice to him now. He's always nice to him, and that's why. What can you use the coins for? At the end of the game, use the coins to purchase new items. Here, I'll pull out some items so you can see kind of the power level of the items. So depending on the scenario power level, you get to choose there's a draft that happens, and we'll do that in a separate video, I think. But you get items. You get 6 items, and you can and that you draft. You'll pick 2, pass, pick 2, and then you'll end up with 2. And then out of those 6 items, you can buy 3 of them. You can only purchase 3, and everything else goes to waste. So like here are some of the items that you have that you can get, and the coin cost is in the top right corner. The nice thing about some of these items is some of them cost like 0. So even if you really had a bad game, you can usually pick something up. Or if you just ran out of money, like some of these starter items, yeah, that's what they have. So like that's the level 1 items. But like some of the other items, like higher up, like let's see, yeah, this is like a level 5 item, and that's like when you're picking up things later in the game, that sort of stuff. Um, like this one's pretty crazy. Look, it gives you a defense dice and a reroll, and it's 5 attacks. That's pretty stupid. So stuff like that, and so you'll power up through a campaign of this game, and we might keep playing this as long as the boys behave, from week to week. We can do this on Saturdays maybe. Usually I play Hearthstone most of the time. But yeah, that's what the coins are for. Specifically, though, he has a special ability on this guy that he can take his coins and put them on non-magical items, and it gives them +1 dice when he swings with them, which is pretty sick. So that's why you should go kill Elliot right now. Or you could come and try to kill me, Joshua, if you want. You could use this portal, Joshua, go over here, and then you could be right in front of this guy and try to kill him if you wanted to do that. What are you going to do? You don't want to kill anything? Well, okay. Do you want to rest your guild? You could walk this guy over here and pick up this item if you want. Is that what you want to do? All right, so he's going to move his guy over here. Actually, you can move him 1, 2, 3, and you'll be right in front of these guys. You could kill those guys. Huh? You don't want to kill those guys? Okay, but is this where you want to move, or is this where you want to move? Right there? Okay. Oh, you get trapped. You take a point of damage. The traps are really simple in this game. You just simply take a point of damage whenever you run into them. So that was this icon. They're on.
That was what I was hoping from the first fan of Daddy.
Well, that's what you were hoping for. You were hoping misfortune. You wished misfortune on me.
Yeah.
Of course you did. This guy. This guy.
My turn.
All right, you're right. It is your turn, Elliot. Now, Joshua, just so you know, you have to kill things to finish the game, because that's what all the quests are. Except for this one, you got to go in here and get this item, but you got to kill this guy to get to the item. Okay?
Okay, I moved once.
Joshua looks so tired. You might be done.
I'm gonna use 3 my rusty blade, and I got 2 swords. So it's Joshua's shield time.
Joshua, he's attacking you, Joshua. He does not care about this brotherly love that you care about. Just so you know. Roll your dice, Joshua. He's out of it. It's like, what do I do this? Is this what I do? All right, I guess you guys got nothing, so you took damage. So how much damage is he taking, Elliot?
2.
2? On which guy?
This guy.
Okay.
I'm almost gonna kill him.
I might just swoop in there and kill him for you, Elliot. I could do that.
No.
Yeah, actually I can. And you know what?
I know.
That's what's going to happen.
No, don't shoot at me.
I'm not shooting at you. I'm shooting at Joshua.
Unless I can use one of my guys and shoot at you.
Because he's the lowest health over there, and I need to get these quests done, so Joshua can go to sleep. He looks so tired.
No.
Joshua looks tired right now, Elliot. We're going to use the life drain spell again. I can exhaust my things twice. That's my special ability on Maya.
Also, I picked up the question mark too.
In fact, you know what? I'll move even closer. I'll go...
I get 1 gold.
Actually, if I go 1, 2, 3... Because I was here, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Daddy, I get 1 gold.
You do get 1 gold. No, wait, where were you?
Right here.
He's blocking you. You can't pick it up. Actually, wasn't he there first?
Yeah.
You should have picked that up, Joshua. That's your gold.
No.
He would have picked that up earlier. All right, here we go. I'm going to attack you, Joshua. Sorry. This is nothing personal. I just need to finish this quest so you can go to sleep. But I only score 1 hit. So you're going to defend. You roll 1 dice.
Defend it, defend it, defend it.
It's actually better if he does defend it for me. And he does not, so he takes 1 point of damage, but he doesn't die because he's got 5 health.
He's dead.
He's not dead.
Well, he's dead from me.
Joshua could run away. I get to pick up this item, which is a trap, so I get trapped and take a point of damage.
You're like, I want to kill
That's what Elliot does. He laughs at other people's misfortune, everybody. Alright. Now it's your turn, Joshua. Are you going to kill some things? You could try to go over here and get this item.
And then win the quest. What do you want to do?
So he couldn't even make it because he'd have to go 1, 2, open the door, and then it's just sitting there. It's really not good. You need to move into that area.
You want to go in here?
He's going to go in there, pick up the item. What does he get?
But doesn't he have to survive?
No, he's moving. When you're moving towards enemies, they don't attack you. It's only when you move away from them. What is it? Some gold. You get some gold. Okay. You're going to attack one of those guys? No. Josh was like, I'm just done with this. Why can't we just all be friends? Joshua gets the pacifist award. All right, Elliot, it's your turn. Elliot, you're shaking the whole table. Sit at your chair.
I want to attack Joshua again.
Look at you. Look at this. This is the oldest brother.
I know.
I don't know why he's got to be so mean all the time.
Oh,
Which weapon are you even using? You got to declare what you're doing, buddy.
I'm doing this one. The sword.
Oh, is that the second time you do it? You did it?
Yeah. I got a crit.
You did get a crit, so you get to roll again. So he got 3. He's got 3 damage right now. 4 damage.
He's dead. He can't survive.
No, he could crit his way out of this. There's always a chance in this game. Always a chance. Not a very good one. Go ahead and roll this, Joshua.
See if he
Nope. You're right. This time you do kill him. And I think that's actually the end of the game there because that's 2 as a PvE quest done. And you killed Joshua's guy, which means he's going to take a death token. And Elliot is our first winner of this week's Arcadia Quest.
Yay.
Because he finished 2 quests. He basically, so what the quest that Elliot completed was he got find the lost weapons. He killed a character from my guild and he killed a character from Joshua's guild.
Which is I got.
I don't know why you got to put your thing on that one. You put it on your own. I don't know why you did that. You only killed 1 enemy though. So that would be the end of the game. And now it's time for y'all to go to bed.
But we didn't get to buy our new stuff.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that on a different video, but right now Joshua needs to go to bed. It's too late.